If you've got expensive taste, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving into the most expensive food items in the world. Join us as we travel through the most exclusive and luxurious delicacies known to man and answer the most important question: what makes these foods so expensive? Before we dive in, make sure you don't miss our next video and subscribe at the button down below. Oysters, $77 per piece. Though once seen as a cheap street snack, oysters are now one of the most expensive foods in the world. This popular treat has been eaten for around 300 million years and was cultivated by Sergius Orata, who was a Roman engineer that was responsible for inventing underfloor heating. Oysters' jump in price is due to the increase in responsible harvesting and production methods. When they were served inexpensively, they were farmed using child labor and taken out of water that also included raw sewage. Now they are checked thoroughly and farmed responsibly. When you think of expensive oysters, you may think of Coffin Bay King oysters. They take around 6 to 7 years to fully grow and cost about $77 per piece. Goose Barnacles, $125 per pound. Also known as stalked barnacles, goose barnacles are notoriously known as the most expensive seafood in the world. They come from the eastern Atlantic Ocean, but the most expensive ones come from Galicia, Spain. Goose barnacles are so expensive due to the lengths that it takes to actually obtain them. They're retrieved via free diving or searching through a low tide, and it is a rather tedious process. They can go for up to $125 per pound. Vanilla, $600 per pound. Did you know that vanilla is actually one of the most expensive food items in the world? This may be surprising since you can pick up vanilla at any grocery store. It is important to note here that there are different types of vanilla, and when we're talking grocery store vanilla, we are talking about imitation flavors and dilution. Real Madagascar vanilla is luxurious and has a vanillin content of around 1 to 2%. The increase in the price of vanilla can partially be contributed to storms in Madagascar, lessening the stock and killing crops. The pollination for the plant has to be done manually, which makes vanilla the single most labor-intensive crop worldwide. The vanilla plant flowers for one single day each year, so everything has to be perfect. No wonder real vanilla can sell for up to $600 per pound. Imagine baking a $600 cake only to leave it in the oven for too long. Matsutake mushrooms, $1,000 per pound. Only harvested once a year, the matsutake mushroom is the most expensive mushroom in the world. Its natural habitat is commonly destroyed by a sneaky worm called the pine wood nematode, which makes it very rare and hard to come by. The matsutake mushroom can sell for up to $1,000 per pound. Iberico ham, $4,500 for a single leg. Iberico ham comes from wild black pigs, and it's regarded as a luxury food item. The ham comes from the meat of the rear leg of the pigs. This meat matures for 24 to 36 months and is known as an absolute delicacy. I bet you have never had ham quite like this before. With taste comes price, and Iberico ham is definitely pricey. It can cost as much as $4,500 for a single leg. Saffron, $10,000 per pound. Saffron is world-renowned for its health benefits. It helps with PMS symptoms, reduces inflammation, and can even make you happier by improving your mood. With great benefits like these, everyone should be consuming this spice, right? But saffron is incredibly expensive because of the extreme amount of saffron required to produce the spice. It is gained from special flowers, and 75,000 flowers only make for 1 pound. To make it even more ridiculous, the flowers only bloom once a year for 1 week. It's no wonder that this spice is the most expensive in the world, and then it can cost up to $10,000 per pound. Fugu fish, $470 per portion. Fugu fish, or puffer fish, is a delicacy food that you want to pay more for. Out of all the foods in the world, this is not the one that you want to cheap out on. Why, you ask? Well, fugu fish can and will kill you if not properly prepared. Chefs qualified to prepare this delicacy food are trained for a minimum of 3 years, but often undertake many more years of classes before they're comfortable serving puffer fish to the public. The fish contains tetrodotoxin poison, which is deadly and requires a specific preparation to deactivate. Because of these specifications, fugu fish costs as much as $470 per portion. Would you dare to try it? Black watermelon, $6,000 per piece. Densuke melancum, or black watermelons, come from the beautiful island of Hokkaido in Japan. They are a delicacy item, and they are very well known within Japanese culture. Their exclusivity comes from the fact that there are less than 100,000 of them available every year. Black watermelons are often given as a gift at weddings in Japan and are regarded as a very valuable and prized possession. Densuke melancum can sell for up to $6,000 per piece. Do you like your friends enough to give them a $6,000 wedding present? White truffles, $10,000 per pound. Found in Tuscany and the Piedmont of Italy, white truffles are the luxury fungi everyone is raving about. Truffles can't be farmed. Instead, you have to go out and search for them. They are harvested via truffle hogs and dogs. These expensive animals sniff out the fungi and alert their handlers, who then go and collect them. Aren't animals amazing? White truffles can sell for $10,000 per pound. Wagyu beef, $300 per pound. Beef can get very expensive due to demand and the increased desire for responsible farming. Despite this, Wagyu beef consistently ranks as the most expensive beef out there. This Japanese meat comes from female virgin cows and is world-renowned for its exclusivity and incredible taste. The cows used for Wagyu beef go for 40 times more money than standard American cattle, usually around $30,000. With a cow that expensive, Wagyu beef can cost up to $300 per pound. Caviar, $37,000 per teaspoon. You can't have a list of expensive foods without caviar. This luxurious treat is basically just sturgeon fish eggs. It's so expensive because these eggs are farmed by hand, though the majority do come from fish farms. The most expensive caviar is called Stratarga Bianco, and it is regularly served with 22-karat gold sprinkled over it. Stratarga Bianco caviar sells for as much as $37,000 for a teaspoon. Bluefin tuna, $5,000 per pound. Bluefin tuna has been a very expensive food item for a while, which has resulted in some environmental issues. Due to overfishing, southern bluefin tuna is critically endangered. Atlantic bluefin tuna is also endangered, and Pacific bluefin tuna is vulnerable. There is currently one tuna fishery that is a sustainable alternative to traditional methods, which we hope is enough to hold over the population so that it does not become extinct. Bluefin tuna can sell for as much as $5,000 per pound. From the depths of the seas to the face of the earth, there are many different places where luxury food items come from, and there are many reasons why they are classified as such. Is there anything on our list that you want to try? Or is there anything on the list that you would never try? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video.